Number 91 in your program, number 1 in your heart, and not just because he went to Oregon, a school that we all so love, including our technical director, Mark Grandy. It's Arik Armstead joining us here on 95.7 The Game. Arik, thanks for joining us. And first question out to shoot, how you feeling coming back off those injuries? How's the body holding up?
I'm doing good. Excited to have an opportunity to play in a NFC Championship and try to earn our way to the Super Bowl.
Arik, when do you start getting super amped about Sunday, if not already? Like, do you lose sleep on Saturday night? Like, this is a big game. You've been there before. You've done that. But, like, how does the week go for you from a mental standpoint?
No, I sleep great on Saturday nights. Got to get as much rest as possible and, wake up early and, start getting your mind right for the game.
This is now going to be your 11th playoff game, and it feels like, you're back at Pleasant Grove High School and dominating on the defensive line. I remember covering you when you were there, and now you skip ahead and it seems like a blink of the eye. It's now your 11th playoff game. Does it feel like it's been that much of a long career already?
At times, yes, and at times, no. Time definitely flies by, but, when I look back at the past, it does seem like quite a long time ago. And, it's been great. The ups and downs throughout my career here with the Niners and everything that I've been through, is making a great journey and, have another opportunity here to, try to achieve the ultimate goal, which is win a Super Bowl. So excited about the opportunity and the challenge in front of us.
Yeah, Arik, you guys have one of the best defenses I've ever seen. It was obvious that the Packers ran the ball against you guys last Saturday. I know you take great pride in stopping the run. You guys are amazing. It's fun to watch you guys fly around with your hair on fire every Sunday. Did the weather have anything to do with that, with footing? And are you guys making any adjustments this week against the Lions, who have a physical team and are going to run the football or try to run the football against you guys?
No, weather didn't have anything to do with it. No excuses. They had a good game plan and a scheme of how they wanted to attack us on the perimeter with tosses and jet sweeps and different runs, designed runs that they had, and they did a good job. Everybody's good at this point in the season and the playoffs. Everybody's here for a reason, and so we definitely have a huge challenge coming up with the Lions and the challenges their offense present as well.
Speak to that challenge a little bit in terms of their two different running backs. It's Montgomery and Gibbs, two different running styles, and also going up against another former Duck in Penei Sewell. How much is just the difference between Montgomery and Gibbs pose a kind of a unique challenge as opposed to what you faced against Green Bay?
Well, two different styles of backs. You really have your playbook, the full playbook, at your hands with both those guys. Gibbs can do so much on the perimeter, screen game, different type of runs, design runs, and also Montgomery, more of a power back, a bigger guy between the tackles. So, it definitely presents challenges when, you have two dynamic running backs like that, and, the office coordinators can use them in different ways.
Arik, this is a time of season when you do anything to get out there, right? I mean, it's a playoff game. No matter what's hurting, you figure out a way to get out there. What do you think are the chances of Debo playing on Sunday?
I don't answer. I don't know what's going on with other people's health,
right,
and things like that. So he's definitely a huge piece of what we're trying to get accomplished. And hopefully we have him out there on Sunday. We definitely need him.
How challenging was it you to work your way back from injury, considering you had the foot and you had a bit of a knee issue? Was it, I'm sure it was frustrating at times, but did you always kind of have your eye on the playoffs as the time where you were hoping that you'd be able to get back from the two injuries?
Yeah, I always want to be available when my team needs me the most, and that's now obviously in the playoffs when the games are the biggest and everything's on the line. And, I definitely wanted to make sure that I was back, that I can help my team win.
Arik, your first NFC Championship game was in 2019, and obviously this is a Lions' first NFC Championship game in a long time. I mean, can you take us back to that and maybe tell us what you felt and what maybe the Lions are going to feel on Sunday and their first time around trying to get to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, if you haven't been there in a while, it's definitely a new experience. It's kind of fresh. For us now, this being our 4th in 5 years, we know what it's like to be in these situations and playing these type of games. And, it boils down to execution, being disciplined, and, who's going to make the key plays in the right moments to help your team win.
Does that experience that you guys, most of you have had being in a game of this magnitude, do you think it gives you a certain advantage over Detroit, at least until the ball is kicked off?
Well, we've been in this situation, and, we know the magnitude and everything that comes with it. I don't know if it's an advantage, but, it's our experience and our journey as a team, and as players, who've kind of been here, throughout the years. And so, we know what it's like to play in these games.
You're going to have a big partisan crowd. I know that the Lions have been boasting that they're going to have a good number of fans come out, but Levi's is going to be at least 80% red on Sunday. How much of a boost does that Levi's crowd give you when you come out of the tunnel for the first time and you see that sea of red out there in Santa Clara?
Oh, it's amazing, man. You can't beat it. Fans have been rocking, and it's been loud, and we definitely need that. We need that energy. And that was a big goal of ours, was to earn that number 1 seed and have things running through Levi's in front of our home crowd. And we were able to accomplish that. And, now we have the opportunity to win in front of our home crowd and make them proud and give them something to cheer about.
Arik, I'm the president of the Brock Purdy fan club. I love the guy. He represents everything that's good about sports. I love what he's done this year and the leader that he is. But on a national basis, he gets criticized so much. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sure you're sick of talking about it, but enough is enough with this guy, right? He's your leader and he's getting the job done.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's kind of weird to me, the hate that he gets. I don't really understand where it comes from. But, being around him, I know the type of player and the person that he is. And, he's everything that we need him to be. And, we wouldn't be able to do anything without him. And a lot of the success and where we are as a team is because of him. And, we love having him as our quarterback.
49er defensive lineman Arik Armstead joining us here on 95.7 The Game. You're a finalist for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, and I don't think that's the first time you've been a finalist. How important is your off-the-field work to the total package that is Arik Armstead as an NFL player?
Yeah, well, it's me. It's a huge part of my life, my family's life, everything that I believe in. I feel that, I'm a lot more than just a football player. And I can use the platform of football to be a blessing to other people and help create change in people's lives. And it's a huge responsibility that I don't take lightly. And, I love the work that, we're doing with the Armstead Academic Project and, being a nominee once again for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award is a huge honor. Represents a lot of people, our organization, my hometown of Sacramento, my family, everyone who supports me and believes in the work that we're trying to do.
The 916, represent the 916. I love it. Hopefully
Nice.
You receive that award in your uniform at the Super Bowl. How important is winning a Super Bowl to you, Arik?
It's the cream, it's everything. It's, what you play for. It's what, that your whole entire football career is something you've been, striving to achieve and be a part of. It's the ultimate team sport. Football is the ultimate team sport, and winning the Super Bowl is the ultimate championship. and it means a lot because there's so much that goes into the journey of achieving something like that, and so many people involved, and the ups and downs and everything that you have to go through and sacrifice in this game of football to be successful and win. It would be the greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah, fans are hoping for that same feeling. Tell me about Kyle Shanahan in terms of these big games, because we see Kyle and he's pretty even-keeled in his press conferences. He doesn't get too excited, doesn't get too high or too low. Does he change his demeanor at all and maybe rev up a big speech, or is he just the same old Kyle and, kind of an even-keeled guy?
He's the same guy, every game, we take so important, and we want to, be our best. And obviously things are heightened, and, everything's on the line in the playoffs. But, taking that approach each game, throughout the season, and, really having that playoff mindset from the jump. So not much really changes. We go into these games, we let it all hang, and we give it our all. And, we fight to the end until the clock hits zero. And, that's why I respect, our team, my teammates so much, and our coaching staff, everything that we believe in, to go out there and give it our all.
I remember the 2019 season, the 2020 Super Bowl, George Kittle on the sideline saying, "We will be back," or whatever he was saying, "We will be back to the Super Bowl." I mean, does that drive you guys every single day from the first day of training camp to where we're at right now to get back to the Super Bowl and get that ring and accomplish some unfinished business?
Yeah. Like I said, it's the ultimate goal. It's what we're all striving for. We've been so close these past few years. And, that's our motivation, is to get there and get it done.
Arik Armstead, 49ers D lineman, thank you for joining us. Good luck on Sunday. We're all behind you. And, man, I look forward to hopefully seeing you in Vegas, not only to collect the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, but also to get a piece of that Lombardi.
And a piece of Jared Goff.
Yeah,
Let's go, baby.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me on.